Oh, don't we love that tune? Ba-da-da. Hello, I'm Lisa Fry, the Catholic Unschooler. I love that tune. I am the Waltons. We are the Waltons. Yes. So, I have a big job ahead of me. I'm going to clean and put things away. My house is so messy. Look. I don't want to show you. Look at my table. Look at it. This is due to very relaxed homeschooling, unschooling. Okay, there's always projects. There's always something going on. It's like you can't just... I admire the people that have a nice clean table. You can't... Oh, I look like that ghostly woman. So you can't just have a clean table because there's projects. Could they put them away when they're done? Yes, that would be really nice. However, it really isn't how things go because they're just working, and it's, you know, it's so beautiful. As much as I get really annoyed and heavy burdened with it all, it's beautiful at the same time. Does that make sense? It's like I look at when I see this, instead of just getting mad, I think about how it could just one day I'm not going to have it. You know, they'll be all grown, having their own lives out of here. And I'll wish that this was messy again. Trust me, I know. I know me. All right, so wish me luck. I'm off and running. When I go to the church, I take this big bottle and I fill it with holy water. And that is called a sacramental. So the priest will bless it, and then we can use it. This is the holy water font. You've heard me talk about that in the past. And so you can have your children do it if you have children. And you could fill it up and you put it near the doorways. So whenever you come in, go out. I really wish I had it on the opposite side because that's where the door handle is and that's where people will most likely remember it. So now let's go do the other one. Okay. There's some parts of the Christmas tree in there. Okay. So now, whether people use it or not, I'm going to do it right now. Need anything else today? In the name of the Father, and the Son, and the Holy Ghost. Amen. Woo! You know, I'm standing here, I'm cleaning the house, and, excuse me, you know, I'm putting things away for my children, and yes, a lot of times I make them clean up their own mess. Things just sit around, and I refuse to clean it, and I wait for them to do it. And then there are other times that I just want to do it, you know? And if I know a lot of society, I know because I've been, you know, among society as a homeschooling mother, and it's just a whole different ballgame. And I notice that when I'm out, and because I am with my kids all the way up until adulthood, every day of their lives, a lot of times people don't like that whole attitude of, oh yes, well, I love to make my house a home and I love to serve my children. Oh, don't say that, especially to a feminist. You know, it's like I was just putting these away. I put these bags here because Sarah likes to do her makeup and she likes to do it right here. And yeah, you could put it in her room, but as I was putting it away over here, because one was on the bench, I put some products in there for her, and all I could do was feel like Nani, which is her grandmother, Steve's mother, my mother-in-law. And as I was putting it there, you know, I thought of my grandmother and how much love is put into each thing. That's going to keep falling off, isn't it? So as I was doing it, though, I kept thinking of them. Why? Because they know how to love. They know how to serve. And you say that to the world, it's like, what do you mean? They should be doing that. It's like, God forbid we give, and God forbid we think of others, and God forbid we do for others, you know? If you want to be the best mother you can be, one of the things I am learning is to know that it's okay to serve them. It's okay to clean up after them. Not all the time, because you do want them to learn that virtue. But You know, it's okay. It's okay. I love it. I just figured out why it is good. I just figured out why it is good to serve. I'm listening to the Waltons as I clean, and it just drew me closer to my children, right? You know how, like, when you do art, you know, you do your crafting or your painting or your cooking, you're doing something, you're working with tools, whatever it is, and it relaxes you. Same thing with cleaning up after people, and making your house a home. It's that you're meditating. What are you meditating on? We're not just emptying our minds. No, we are filling them up with the love of our family, right? So you're meditating upon how much you love your family, right? And that's what makes it so precious. So that way everybody's away, and now I'm cleaning and making my house a home. And yeah, it's going to get messy again, but then I get to either have them clean it, we'll clean it together, or I can do it. And it's just another opportunity. So that way I become extremely grateful. You see, a lot of people might do it out of anger, like I used to do. But then I've learned that you're meditating upon it so that you can become a better parent. You may be a father, and you are thinking about them as you're cleaning. And that way when you get together again with them, you are so blessed and so grateful that you are back together, your house is made a home, and you've thought about them while you were cleaning in a healthy way, you see, in a precious way. Because this too will end one day. And so we're not thinking about, I'm so mad, look at this, oh, they're so sloppy, and there's pigs, and we're not thinking like that. We're doing it with a lot of love. See? And then you get together, and then they sense, first of all, they see the effort, and then they sense your love. See? And then you welcome them in your arms, and they put their arms around you. I'm going to cry. I got to go clean. All right. Have you ever seen one of these sponges? You put the soap in here through the top. I highly recommend one of these. This is amazing. Your hands don't get all horrible and dried out, and it's just the very best. You don't have to keep putting soap on anything. It's all right here. And you could even use a funnel if you want once you unscrew this. Okay, making my son. Eggs and toast. I like this pan. That's from Salvation Army, $3. There it is, ladies and gentlemen, $3 buckarooskies. The more fluffy you get them, the better. If you put them in the blender, it's even better. But I just don't feel like dirtying anything else. Come on. Perfect protein. All right, eggs are not done. Need to keep toast warm. I put it back over here on the toaster. If you feel like it's getting cool, just put it down. Pretty good, right? Eggs and toast! Come get your eggs and toast! Here you go. All right, chickens by the lake. Michelle says that she learned that if you put onion around the house, then you won't get sicknesses. Maybe it absorbs the lousy bacteria. So I'm going to try it out. I just hope my house doesn't smell like an Italian sub. Actually, what am I saying? I'm Italian. Of course we want to. So my son didn't feel good, and he went to go lay down on the couch. He's not sick. He's just really tired, and he hasn't had proper nutrition. Another egg sandwich. Sunny side up. We are making cauliflower mashed potatoes. Just steam them up. I wanted to point out on a piece of celery, this is perfect. If you use homemade mayo with avocado oil and 1 hard-boiled egg, you have a perfect protein, healthy fat, and you have cruciferous food, which is the celery, to clean out all the fat from your liver and the toxins. Pretty good, huh? All right, I'm gonna let it just sit in a strainer in a big bowl, and let it just, any water, let the water come out this way through evaporation, and anything left in there, because cauliflower can get very, very moist, and you don't want mushy mashed potatoes. So, blackberries, yum. Carrots, yum. Cabbage, yum. Green peppers, yum. All of this is yum. The only problem is that we have some high insulin foods like that, and this, oranges, and the cantaloupe. So, and the pineapple. But we have some healthy fat. Why am I cautious about all the foods? Why am I concerned about all of this health talk all the time? Because I was addicted to trash. And I would never have known it. I thought that it was me. I thought I had a terrible problem. I thought, I'm trying to get to heaven and I just have this gluttony problem. I don't know what the problem is. I don't know why. And the problem is that people are addicted to trash and they think it's them. But yet, they might not be educated enough to know that there's sugar in these ingredients that have you coming back and you can't stop. You don't know why. Or even just high insulin foods. High insulin foods are like a drug. They're like, woo, this makes me feel really good. You know what I mean? So it's false. It's false. Even though they're delicious, I get it. But if you have a problem, you really should stay away from it. I know they're good, but then you eat the banana, you eat the potatoes, which I love them both. But I know I have to be super careful. Like last night, I had some potato salad. Oh my gosh, I felt terrible, physically terrible afterwards. I didn't need it, okay? I wasn't hungry. My husband brought it home and I just felt, you know what, let me eat it. Well, I did. I had a good time with it in the moment. And then after, I physically felt ill. I felt so bloated, so stuffed. I didn't feel good. And I said, I was doing so well today. Why would I do that to myself? You know, so I just have to be careful. I saw an egg sandwich left over at the table. I thought to myself, I kept walking by it, and I really just kept making excuses why I should have it. I took the bread, I gave it to the squirrels, and I had the egg. So, see what I mean? Always working, always thinking. Oh, I'm tired. All right, so we're in the refrigerator right now, but, you know, I'm sick of having my rabbit's food everywhere in the refrigerator. It just dominates it. So I like to put a napkin or paper towel down, a paper towel down, and then just do this. See? It stays pretty good. And they love the leaves on cauliflower. At least Arbonne does. And then we have other leaves. So you just set up the stage like that, and then you just come and you pick. It's nice. There it is. See? So you have your kale, and you got your radishes, and dill, and parsley, and rabi, and the cauliflower stems under there. And then his sweets, the pepper's ours, but he loves blueberries and grapes and carrots, but not too much. Right now I can't really give him very much at all. And you can tell because their stool gets really yucky, or it gets really, really small. So you really have to, it has to be the perfect size in order to know that your bunny is healthy. So if that does happen, you want to make sure that you take away the pellets for a little while, like last night. He had his stool all over his bottom side there, and you know, for days he hasn't been acting right. So I noticed that, you know, some stool was smaller, and then there was others that was, you know, kind of yucky looking. And so I picked him up last night, looked there, I said, uh-oh. So we took away the pellets, we took away all his greens, and we just gave him hay. And I said, you got to eat that for a little while, okay? And he did. He was a good boy. We cleaned him all up, and he wasn't acting himself either. That's the other thing. If they're not acting themselves, so he was not running around and being playful. He kept trying to clean himself over there. So I said, something's up. So, and I keep giving him dates at night. I know I'm not supposed to, but he likes it. See how it hurts you? So even the animals. So I pulled everything away, the pellets and everything, because the pellets are like, they're big time carbohydrates. It's like spaghetti to us. So I took everything away. I told him to eat just the hay for a while. So I waited for like a little over an hour, let him eat all that. And then he kept going over to us and then over to his food. So he really was telling us that he wanted his greens. So we gave them that. And they say to not pull away all the fruit at once. I will admit that anything high in sugar like carrots and bananas, those are, so if you, that quarter cup, if you're going to give them either one, do half and half of each. Me, I'll give them a whole carrot, I'll give them a little piece of banana. So they say don't whip out all of it, just give them a less, you know, a lot less. So that's what I did. And he didn't finish his banana and I threw it away. I said, not tonight, Miffy, you gotta get better. And all of a sudden his attitude got really, you know, he was playing around, jumping around with us. So I think he was grateful that we helped him out. All right, onward to the day. How we doing over here with these things, huh? Let's see. Look at all the water. Let's see. How much water? All right. See, now that would have been in my mashed potatoes. I don't want it. I don't want it. Now I see the steam is still coming out. So I am going to wait because I don't like really mushy, watery, I should say, mashed potatoes.
You're so weird.
I'm gonna wash that man right out of my hair and send him on his way. Okay, are we squeaky clean? Very good. Okay, we're gonna try. Oh, there's the black crows. They like it over here. Peanuts, come get your peanuts. Anyway, I gotta do the composting. The only problem is I can't really reach the ground that I'm supposed to go. I don't have the proper footing, the proper shoes, anything. Oh, do I have to step in the snow? Okay, well. Okay, I try not to wait too long because I don't want the food rotting in my house when an animal might be able to eat it. I guess I should have taken the stickers off, huh? All right. That way there, if there's an apple or whatever they want, the squirrels. How am I gonna get out of here? Oh my gosh. I fell down in the snow a long time ago. Terrible. Absolutely horrifying. Okay, we're done. You know, we complain about being busy, but I tell you right now, I think it's good. I think we want to be busy. Maybe not like busy going to work busy, going to work for somebody else busy. Okay, recycling. You know what I did? I did a bad thing. I put one of these plastic bags in there. They say it gets stuck in the machine. Don't do that. Okay, so I went through my cabinets upstairs. Everybody's supposed to only have one mug, except for me. I have like 5. I do, because now during the holidays, people have been giving me cups, and they're very, very important, you know? So I'm going to put these 2 cups that we got for Christmas, and they're gifts from family, and I'm going to put them over here just for the sake of too many things at one time. Okay, a little laundry today. So what we have to do is make our own laundry soap. Yes, I can get 13 gallons, but you know what? I don't know if you've been following me or not, but about this particular topic, that it is made from animals. Animals. For 97 cents. I can get 13 gallons. Look, and there they are, down there. Can you see that? Over here. Anyway, there's a mess everywhere. Ugh. All right, so I have to figure out what to do. Do I continue using this? I don't know. I really don't want to. Decisions. Okay, so yes, this is one of the gallons. Just mix it up a little bit. It is slimy. Of course it is. And I'm going to fill this up. You can use as much or as little. And I put essential oils in there. So I put bacterial fighting oils in there. See? That's what it looks like. And watch how it's like slimy. Ugh. But it works. It does, it does. It works, it works. All right. Okay, now we're gonna mash them up. They're still warm, but I tried to let them evaporate all the water out of there. And drain. I just love these. These are so good. Whoops. Now I'm gonna use all vegan butter and sour cream. And cream cheese. I don't think I'll be buying this. I don't think this is non-GMO, which means that it has soy products in it. But it does look good. But, yeah, I don't think I'll be doing that. I'm going to melt my butter where this is not extremely hot anymore. And then for the sour cream, here we go. And again, it's not non-GMO. I'm not going to buy this anymore. They must have another product. And then vegan butter. Oh, I already put that melted. They're so moist, you really don't need cream and things like that. They're not heavy like mashed potatoes. And of course, salt and pepper. Himalayan salt.
Sure, the Martin D35 with the pick guard problem. The pick guard was glued to the
Pepper.
top right on the bare wood when it was made with the solvent.
Try not to use regular table salt. When they say, you know, you need salt, but then they'll say, oh, salt is bad for you, because the table salt, the regular white salt that you buy in the store, it's trash. It'll actually rob you from nutrients out of your own body. So they're right when they say that. Oh. I love minced onion, so I'm going to throw that in there.
I learned the suction cup trick on the violin.
So now we have some scallions all frozen, and chop some up. I did put them back into a frying pan. Okay.
I'll definitely be making a pick guard because.
And then we have some frozen meatballs, some carcass. Whoever wants it in the house.
I will.
Who said that?
I'm really happy.
Oh, it smells good.
When I took it off.
Does it taste like mashed potatoes? No. But is it really good? Yes. And is it really good for you? Very good. Very good. That would be good on keto. I mean, I didn't look at I don't remember the vegan butter, if it had any potato starch, but if you use regular butter as far as Kerrygold, because that's the stuff that's really grass-fed cows. Otherwise, we eat the grains that they're eating. Okay, so that's about it. Everybody wants to go and do something today, except for me, and probably Seth. I just feel like as a day I want to sit and watch a movie about Mother Teresa. Oh, there's the ghostly lady. Did you see her? She's gone. Oh, Eternal Father, I offer you the body and blood, soul and divinity of your dearly beloved Son, our Lord Jesus Christ, in atonement for our sins and those of the whole world, for the sake of his sorrowful passion, have mercy on us and on the whole world. Boy, someone's getting injured over here. Not in my house, meaning on the video. Now, here's a really large bell that I found at a yard sale. I like to ring it to let everyone in the house know that it's 3 o'clock. Cleaning out the liver. More celery. This is how I wish everybody's still dressed, even the men. Okay. One of my children is a genius. Let's put rosemary in there, why don't we? Ho, 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 ho. Ho, 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 ho. Especially those in most need of thy mercy. Ave, Ave, Ave Maria. Ave, Ave, Ave Maria. So even if you're not doing the rosary, you could have the rosary on EWTN, which is the Eternal Word Television Network. Good. I got the vacuuming done. I love vacuuming. To me, I don't do it every day, that's for sure. So yeah, getting it all. When you have a bunny, and even though he's really good at going to where he needs to go, you know, he does go other places also. But I think that's more territorial. But anyway, I love going around the kitchen and just getting rid of all the dust particles. And if you have a Kirby vacuum, I highly recommend, because they have a brush. It's called a horsehair brush. And you can literally not move anything. You don't even have to dust ever again. You just, it goes over the littlest things, you know, very delicately, and it makes you have a dust-free home. So in the spring, I should be doing it now, matter of fact, but I like it in the spring, you know, and right before the winter comes. All right, so mashed potatoes were fabulous with the rosemary. My daughter's a genius. So please add that to it if you want. It's really, really good. All right, let me go put the vacuum away. I'm gonna go sit down and watch the Waltons maybe and call my friend Joanne. All right. All souls to heaven, especially those in most need of thy mercy. I love this. Ave, Ave, Ave Maria. That's our mother.
Salve Regina, Mater misericordiae, dicta docemo.
Look at her look at the mother with her children, her little son. That's a good mummy.
Te clamamus, ex sole Spiritu a te suspiramus, gementes et plentes, in ad lacrimarum. Amen. Ea ego, advocata nostra, llenos tuos misericordes oculos, a nos convert.
That's in Alabama.
Et Iesum benedictum
Whenever you hear the word Jesus, Jesus, that's Jesus. All the beautiful artwork to remind us. Oh, clemens, oh, pia. Look at the little boy. Isn't that a good mother taking him to church? And oh, Maria.
For our Holy Father,
What it is to
in
be
his
Catholic. Oh
intentions.
my gosh.
Our Father who art in heaven,
Hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done. Won't you join us in heaven? Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses, as we forgive those who trespass against us. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. Amen.
Hail Mary,